The echo was so loud. It's kind of cold today, so holy moly.
Hey, welcome to the SalvageBoiz channel. Today is part 2 to the trainhorn, the ultimate trainhorn setup that I'm doing on the GMC. So I went ahead and got a whole bunch of fittings and stuff, compression fittings, so I can connect all the solenoids, valves, all that good stuff, the compressor, because the compressor's 1/4 inch and I have a 1-inch outlet on the tank, so I need to have size down and all that good stuff. And I got switches, what I need, wires, some screws, some plugs for the extra holes, because I do have 8 ports on this thing. And I also got some angle aluminum, there's some zinc, I think, whatever it is, zinc plate already pre-drilled. So I don't know, I haven't pulled the tire off, I haven't looked underneath that much, because I don't know, I have no clue how I'm gonna put this together in the truck. So today my goal is to install this thing. So it looks like a lot of pieces and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna pull the tire off and do some measuring, see what the best way to do it. I'm thinking of maybe just hanging all the horns off this thing, making it nice and sturdy. I don't know if this will hold it. I mean, it's pretty stiff. I don't know, these do weigh a lot, but I'm thinking maybe just hanging them all in a row, and then these cut it and mount this thing on there, plus the compressors. So today I want to just measure it. If I don't get to install it today, at least I'll have everything measured, cut, and fabricated to where that thing goes in there. I was gonna get like a nice plate so it goes into the spare tire, but this is so big. I mean, this tank is so big. Usually they're like half and skinnier, but this guy is big, and these horns are big, so it's gonna take a lot of room. And that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna pull the tire off today, at least see what's going on underneath. As you guys can see, you see underneath here, but that's pretty much the space. I measured the opening, or I measured the tank, so let me measure it up right now. Set down the camera. Well, so the tank is like 44 inches. Dang, that's... Oh man, it's gonna be... might have to mount it this way. Oh. Nope, not this way. It's gonna be fun fitting the tank in here. Probably have to remove this little guy, this shield, this guy. But yeah, it doesn't look very fun here. Not much room. Maybe put the tank inside the bed, I don't know. So maybe grab the tank and wedge it in here. Maybe in here it'll fit on these brackets right here, or make some brackets and they'll hang down here. But then the horns will have to face back. Oh, it's a little windy today. There she goes. That's out. Whew. Look at all this room now. Anything in here. Grab the tank and kind of size it up here. Ooh, it's a heavy one right here. Have to set something like that. Yeah, that's the only way. Whew. Yeah, so it's gonna have to sit something like that. Take some kind of bracket. Whew, that's not fun. But you guys can see how wide that thing is. And then it's sitting here. I don't know, I'm gonna have to mount probably the big horn sideways or up there somewhere, because the little ones might fit in here, but the big ones, I was thinking maybe up there. Grab the camera. Maybe up there. Mount them somewhere. Plus, I don't know. I thought I had enough room, but dude, this thing is huge. Doesn't look like I have much room in here. Well, stay tuned. Well, I got the brackets off. Kind of pushed that tank in there. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty tight. Might have to do some magic to put that thing in there, or these horns have to get creative with them. But I want to make sure my horns point back or to the sides. I don't want them to get dirty and get all the debris and stuff inside, because I don't feel like cleaning them. So I got my work cut out for me, so I'm gonna call it a day for today. And you might ask, where are you gonna put the spare tire? Well, probably right there. So I don't want to not put it in the truck, because that's my luck. I don't put it in the truck and I get a flat. So I'm gonna put it in there, my toolbox. I mean, if I need to, I can take it out, but gonna point those in there. One thing I forgot is to order some underglow around these, so maybe they'll glow, but I don't know. I have underglow on the underneath the truck, but I never use it. So for today, I'm calling it gonna clean up all my yard, and then either tomorrow or the next day I'm gonna resume on this project, because it looks like it's gonna take a little bit. So I don't want to put half of the stuff on there, then I have to drive somewhere, or the day ends. I'm gonna find a day that I can assemble all this. Try to get maybe like 4 horns in the back, 2 horns in behind the kind of up there on the bed, and go from there, because these horns are so big that I can't have them facing backwards and the tank in there, because I didn't really realize this tank was huge. I mean, I knew it was gonna be big, but I didn't know it was gonna be that big, or I didn't know my truck was gonna be this small. So for now, stay tuned for the next clip. Hey guys, welcome back to the SalvageBoiz channel. Today, got the truck backed in. I'm gonna start mounting the tank and the horns. So it's part 2 to the train horn, and let me show you what I got so far. So I got a trainee jack, and I got 2 angle iron or aluminum, whatever this is. So I'm gonna try to bolt it up to the tank, hoist it up there, and see if and how I can mount it. I gotta make some brackets, gotta make sure the horns are pretty close together, so the length of the hose from the manifold to the horns are equal as possible, so they all churn on at the same time and sound good. So a long process, but stay tuned, and we'll get those things in there in no time. Well, I got some brackets. 2 brackets are just temporary right now to hold this in place, but that's where the tank's gonna be. It just perfectly clears this, not too close to the exhaust. So yeah, I'm just bolting it up to that frame up there and right here. So that's how it's gonna be. Now I'm gonna try to position the horns in here and see how they'll look. So here are my little brackets I made out of this angle zinc or whatever, aluminum, whatever it's called. But they seem to be pretty sturdy, and already plugged the top over here. And I got all these guys mounted up, all these brackets, well, almost all of them. So got some more little pieces and little angle iron and all that good stuff, and fittings, just making sure I have everything before I start putting everything together. But right now I'm gonna try to mount that in there again. I gotta flip it around on these brackets, and then see, I was gonna put all the horns facing backwards, but I can mount them pretty high up and just point them down. I think that would be pretty cool too, just sound goes down. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just fighting for room underneath there, but let me get that up there, reverse it, and maybe make a little bracket, because I think 4 I'm gonna point down. That's the only I can fit because they're pretty big. I'm gonna point the camera on myself, but 4 I'm gonna point down, and then 2 I'm gonna point back somehow, or maybe down on the other side. I'll see. Still kind of getting it up there, down, just to see where I can put it. Here's the tank mounted. I had to turn it back around. It didn't work out with that configuration, but got the brackets painted. It's secure. So now I'm just trying reconfiguring where I want to put this. So I got this channel. It's like a U channel from Home Depot. So I made this little bracket for 4 of them that they're gonna hang down. So drilled some holes in it, painted this. Now I'm just putting it all together. I'm gonna attach them and then drill some more holes to attach it to the frame rail. So this is gonna be like a little bracket. Hopefully 4 of them will hang down like that and look good. So let's put this together. So check this out. They're all attached to this one bracket I made. Look at this. Let me pick this up. Whew, look at that. All in one bracket. So now I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts, and that's gonna attach it to the frame of the truck. So these are gonna actually sit right behind. Let me see. They're gonna sit right behind the tank, and they're gonna point down. So the tank's gonna be right here. They're gonna point down. So this is the second largest and the almost smallest one. So I kept the smallest one and the largest one, mount them in a different location in the truck because it's so wide that I can't fit anything in there. So stay tuned. So check this out, you guys. Here's the tank, a little bit scuffed up, but sorry, I'm trying to get on the creeper and get underneath it. But here are the 4. They just kind of hang down. So it's just barely, the long one's just barely, you know, at the level of the tank. But if you can see, I mounted it to this deal right here. So I don't think it's going anywhere. I was afraid when I just put 1 bolt, I was afraid this one's gonna hit, but I mean, it's solid. So, and I can still get to all the air lines in there through here. Look at that. So that's all secure. Now I have to mount the air compressors in here and the 2 other horns. So I think I might call it for a day because it is getting late and I was just kind of going slow and screwing around on this thing, but that's the progress so far. So, and it's gonna be far enough from the axle, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't think it's gonna hit, so we'll go from there. If it hits, we'll relocate it. Well, I'm tired, dirty, it's still hot, but I'm gonna call it for a day for today. I'm tired, so I still have 2 horns to mount. I mounted 4. I got the tank mounted, but I wanted to show you guys this. Look at this thing. So this is gonna screw in straight to the tank. That's the valve, and that's the manifold. So it's just gonna go, response is gonna be awesome. It's gonna mount right into the tank and go to the horns. And also have all this stuff. It looks like a mess, but I kinda know where everything goes. So I made these little brackets right here for the air compressor. They're gonna go on each side. They're gonna pump or plug in into the side of the tank. So 2 sides. Then I have in the middle, I have, or down, I have automatic valve. Let me see where it's at. Right here. Call me lazy, but I was doing this already anyway. So I'm gonna screw this into the bottom instead of a water separator. So here's the air like that, or a water release valve. I'm just gonna have this. So instead of climbing underneath and unscrewing that thing and letting the deal out, I'm just gonna take this and flip a button and just dump everything. So that's my whole plan. I got most of my brackets done. Everything's getting nice and secure. And these are the 2 tanks next. The 2 horns, if you can see right there, it's kind of dark, but I built one little bracket for this horn. It's let me see, and this is the biggest one, but right here, built that little bracket. It's gonna go on there, and that's the plan. But yeah, so far I have an extra valve, maybe something. I think this is the original that came with it. I have one ready with leads, and I had one ordered back then. So gonna put the air compressors tomorrow morning together, mount them in there, mount the 2 horns, and then wire everything. So that's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. I was gonna put everything in one video, but I was just editing it and looked, and it's like 15 minutes already or something like that. So I don't want to make like a hour video for you guys to get bored, but just gonna end this video here and resume on the next video. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys on the next video.